I want to welcome you all to my channel. I want to thank you so much for tuning in. And my name is Kimberly McIntyre for anyone who is new to my channel. And Valerie and I got to be friends when I discovered something called Juice Plus. Valerie, will you tell us a little bit about yourself and what you got going on?
I am a certified health coach. I am also a wellness educator, and I'm passionate about both. So I like to go out into the community and educate on all things nutrition related. I also throw in a little bit about sleep and exercise and all those things, but I focus mostly on nutrition. I believe that's the number one thing we can do to help avoid all illness and disease is to eat healthy.
Today, we are specifically talking about something that is necessary, very necessary for your brain health, among many other things, and that is omegas. Tell us a little bit about the importance of that and a great way to get more in, because someone like me, I hate to say that because I'm a nutrition and wellness coach, but I don't eat fish. I know that without supplementing, I am not getting near enough omegas. So tell us a great way that you have found to get them in your life, and we'll just share that with everyone else.
My family has been on omegas for a very long time. My three kids were blessed with ADD, ADHD, and dyslexia, all three of them. And so I had them on omegas a long time ago. And then a few years later, I read an article. I live in Greenville, South Carolina, and I read an article that was written in Charleston, South Carolina about the fish that were caught. And they found there was mercury, PCB, and plastics in the fish that were caught off the coast of Charleston. And I thought, oh my goodness, here I am giving them what I think is a nutrient that will help them. And yet I'm giving them these toxins. So I was in the market for a different type of omega. I didn't know what that would look like. Well, I also had been a part of the Juice Plus company, and I was giving them fruits, vegetables, and berries in a capsule already. Well, I'm so grateful to the Juice Plus company because they came out with plant-based omegas. So I wanted a product that that had the EPA and DHA in there. I knew that was highly important. And what the Juice Plus company did, the fish, how they do fish oils. Usually we get our omegas from the fish oils. What they do is they catch the fish, they squeeze the fish to extract the oil. Unfortunately, lots of fish are caught in those nets that aren't the ones that have these omegas. So unfortunately, from a sustainability standpoint, it's not the best for the fish in our ocean. So that's how they get all the oils out of the fish. But the fish get the oil from the algae that they eat. That's what creates the DHA and EPA, those omegas in their bodies. Well, the Juice Plus company, what they decided to do was just skip, because we are a vegan company. If you have to be vegan or vegetarian, you don't have to be, but everything is plants. We are all about plants. What they did was went straight to the algae that the fish eat that creates the omegas in their body. So we have the algae in there, as well as some other plants. There's pomegranate seed, and there's tomato seed, and there's some other oils in there that also have omegas. But the important thing is that they got the main source the same as fish, but that way it wasn't contaminated with the mercury, PCB, plastics, and all other toxins. So they're plant-based. And then, of course, as is typical of the Juice Plus company, they did lots of research behind it. They wanted to be sure that it's absorbed. All of our studies also have bioavailability studies around them, meaning they do blood work before and then after, and they have a placebo group. These are all of our research studies are gold standards. They have a placebo group that is taking a capsule that looks like what the others are taking, and then they have the actual study group. And so they did bioavailability studies, and what in the omega world, what you do is you look at the omega index, and it increased substantially. So we know that the omegas are getting into the bloodstream because of the bioavailability studies, as well as reading the omega index. So I knew at that point, instead of risking the toxins that may be in the fish oils, another thing is they can be rancid. The fish oils, you wouldn't know it because it's encapsulated, but that fish oil, it's very easy to go rancid, where with plant oils, not so much. And they also, the Juice Plus company came up with a process called cold pressed, so that they have the capsule, it can open up, but it's pressed, it's used, it's kept together with cold in a cold way versus heated. Most capsules are heated to keep the outside together. Ours are not. And so that way we know nothing is rancid, and it is safely encapsulated, and it's from plants, and we don't have to worry about the toxins. And then the research proves that it's actually in the body.
Some questions that I will get, and I have had them myself, is the fact that it is the 3, the 6, and the 9s. And the people are concerned because we have heard that too much of the 6 and the 9 can cause inflammation. So explain that.
So that is correct. If you have just a seed oil that's just omega-6 or just omega-9, we don't want to do that. That gets off balance. But with all of the Juice Plus products, these are whole foods. So these are the algae in its whole food form. This is the tomato seed oil in its whole food form. This is the pomegranate seed oil in its whole food form. And its whole food form, it has 3, 6, 9 in there. It also has 7 and 8, I believe, too. And that way they all work together in the form that they were meant to work on. So the balance is there, the balance that we need. So you don't want to totally eradicate 6s and 9s. You want to keep that in balance, because omega-6s, omega-9s, they do good things in the body as well, but they don't if you just have predominantly 6 or 9. And that's what majority of processed foods in this country are, just those 6s and 9s, not at all in balance. But if you have it in a whole food form in balance, it is actually good for the body.
Because the body knows what to do with it.
Exactly. Exactly.
Makes complete and total sense. So also with the Juice Plus company, they have what's called Healthy Starts. And so I want to talk a minute about that because it's such a great program. So Juice Plus offers more than omegas. But today I wanted to talk specifically about omegas because we have another video out about the fruits and veggies. And they also have berries, which we didn't really dive into all of it. But talk about the Healthy Starts program that they have going on and how amazing that is.
I'm just so proud of this company. Well, we know that it's called metabolic programming. And we even have a pregnancy study, which I'm very proud about. I have a new granddaughter. My daughter took Juice Plus during pregnancy, and then while breastfeeding. And we know that you can set their taste buds. We know that we can impact their cravings. And we see it all the time, especially in children, even those that weren't taking it in utero. We see children who take Juice Plus. They don't realize that their taste buds are changing, but suddenly they're more open to eating other fruits and vegetables. I hear mothers all the time say, I cannot believe my child is now eating fruits and vegetables. And, when you eat a lot of sugar, you crave more sugar. When you eat a lot of salt, you crave more salt. Well, it's the same thing. When these children are consuming the Juice Plus gummies or the capsules, they start craving more fruits and vegetables. It's just because that's what they're eating a lot of. So we have a program called the Healthy Starts program for children, where we provide Juice Plus for free all the way through to the age of 25. Right before you turn 26, we're going to stop. But up to that point, we're providing it free for you, for the child. And when the child turns 13, they get the adult dosage for free. So we feel so strongly that we want to set this next generation of children on a healthy trajectory for their health, that we are willing to do this. So it's a huge investment, millions of dollars every year. But our mission is to inspire healthy living around the world. And if we don't start with this next generation, this generation of children will be the first generation of children that will die at a younger age than their parents if we continue on this path. And so we really want to be a part of the solution and provide the product free for children.
Absolutely. And now is the time, because children younger than ever are diabetic. They're getting cancer. And then so many of the behavioral issues are contributing to the processed foods and the processed sugars. And there is a way, an easy way, to help fill those gaps and really get them filled with nutrients so we can change it.
Absolutely.
We can change the trajectory, but we're going to have to do something about it. We have to be very proactive because people are so busy and they're just constantly driving through drive-throughs and getting food that just, honestly, we shouldn't call it food. Maybe if we changed the name and we actually called it what it was, and people might not be so drawn to it. They might be like, oh, it's not even food, so why would I go there?
In the Blue Zone documentaries, which I highly recommend to everyone, the healthy choice is the easy choice. In the United States, the easy choice is a drive-through. Unfortunately, we don't make the healthy choice the easiest choice. So that is an incentive to all of us in our homes. At the very least, we can't control outside, but in our homes, we need to even make the snacks that children can choose. The meals we prepare need to be the healthy choice. So it is easier for children to learn to love these healthy foods.
There are some competitors out there, and I want to talk about what people will want to look for before making a purchase. You want to make the best decision with the money that you're going to spend on a
Biggest bang for your buck. Biggest bang for your buck. How about that? Well, first of all, it's the biggest form of flattery, trying to copy something that someone else has done. So we look at it as a positive. We were out there first. We've been out there over 30 years. The whole concept was revolutionary. No one had even thought to do this when we came out. And so we're very proud of that fact that we've been out over 30 years. We're very proud of the fact we have over 45 published medical studies behind the product. So we feel very confident on that. And it's been interesting. I've been involved probably 15 years, 16 years, and I've seen competitors come and go. It's really funny. And even some products have a little circle up top that says compare to Juice Plus. So again, they want people to think, oh, I'll get this instead of that. But what I tell people is this. Number one, you need to look for the research. Do they have published research? And when I say published research, I mean at the National Institutes of Health on their PubMed website, and they should be gold standard, meaning they're double-blind, placebo-controlled. Nobody knows if they're on the placebo or the actual product. And so that's a gold standard. And where are they published? Are they published in reputable medical journals? That's what you're looking for. Because I have an example of someone I was working with who said, well, I'm already on a good vitamin. We don't even call them vitamins because ours are whole foods. But she said, I'm already on something. I said, oh, well, did you look at the research behind it? And she said, well, the website says it has research. And I said, well, let's look it up. It was not at the National Institutes of Health on PubMed. So we were looking and digging. We finally found it. And interestingly enough, the research results were negative. So the website was correct. We have research behind this product, but it didn't say the negative results of that research. So that's number one. Number two, our fruits, vegetables, and berries have a nutrition label, not a supplement label. And that's something that is very important. Look at the product. If it says it's whole foods, it should have a nutrition label. And so why does it not? Well, we at our labs have kind of looked at some of the competitors, and there's all sorts of things in there that are not on the label and vice versa. And that's another scary thing. The supplement industry is not regulated. We, the Juice Plus company, have chosen to be regulated by NSF, which is the top tier, industry leader who can regulate supplements because our products are used by Olympic and elite athletes. They need to know that there aren't other things in those products because their blood gets tested before they compete. And the U.S. Performance Center, where Olympic and elite athletes train, now give all the products, all the Juice Plus products to the Olympians because we have published research and also medicine and science and sports and exercise. This is the medical journal for sports medicine docs. So we needed to be sure that only what is on the label is on the label, and it says things like broccoli, parsley, beet, carrot, garlic, tomatoes, spinach, cabbage, etc. We wanted only that in our product, but we also wanted people to have the confidence to know that when they were taking this product, they were only getting what was on the label. Now we know, because we've done some dissecting of the competitors, that is not the case. And because it's unregulated, the industry, they can put whatever they want in there or not put ingredients in there if they'd like, because it's not regulated.
So you've got to be careful what you are purchasing. Do you know about how much the cost is per day? Like if someone were to purchase the supplements, what they're paying per day?
Some people just choose to do the fruit and the vegetable, and that's fine. That's what they originally came out with in the beginning, and we have it in gummy form too. So if it's about $1.67, I believe, if you do just a day, which I just saw the statistics. The average person spends about $3.51 a day on coffee. The average millennial spends about $5.50 a day on coffee.
Yeah, well, that was going to be my point. You beat me.
Yes. And then if you add the berry, it's about $2.67 a day, and you are getting 30 fruits, vegetables, and berries a day. Now, I challenge people when they say, oh, that's a little expensive. I'll say, okay, you go to Whole Foods, I want you to get only organically grown produce and see how many of those 30 you can buy. And then if you add the omegas, it's about, oh my goodness, about $1 a day. And then you're getting all those, the nutrients for the brain, but also cardiovascular, all the things, joint health, et cetera, omegas. And I believe as time goes on, we're going to learn more about what omegas can do. They're a little bit late in the game, but they're so important for the body. And of course, it's free for the children. So as an example, there's a competitor that's on TV a lot right now. Their price is more expensive and you don't get it free for children. Our products are free for children. It's got medical research behind it. It's a whole food supplement. It's got a nutrition label and it's free for children. It doesn't get much better than that.
Well, the other thing is we were talking about cost. I mean, I know people that are buying acai bowls, they're buying smoothies, they're paying $12.
Right.
So let's, and that's just crazy. It's a no-brainer. It's really a no-brainer. So I did become a distributor, and I will put my link below. If you have any questions, you can reach out to me and let me know. I'm here to help you. But it just became a passion for me because when we learn all of the nutrients that we need to get in our life, and this is an easy way to do it, then why not? And what I've been doing lately is I just throw them in my smoothie. Can't taste them, no big deal. And I'm just up in the nutrients and bridging the gap, which is awesome. It's so amazing. Valerie, I want to thank you so much for taking the time to share this information with us. And you guys, thank you so much for watching. If you don't mind, give a little like and give us a comment. Have you tried Juice Plus before? Is this information new for you? Like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and you guys have a great day. My mom, I'm in the middle of an interview. Hang on one second. I'm sorry.
Sure. That's all right.
Yes. Sorry. We're doing a YouTube video.
That's okay. I've been watching yours.
So my mom's on Juice Plus.
Hey
Oh,
there.
that's great.
So-
Hi there. How are you?
I'm good. Okay, good to see you.
Thank you.
Good to see you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'll talk to you soon.
Okay.
Sorry.
Bye-bye.